Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial on Untitled Tutorials. I am Joseph Botter. I'm continuing the series of Java programming tutorials. This Java tutorial has the goal to talk about character type. So I have made this PowerPoint presentation before this tutorial in order to give you some theoretical information about how the characters are represented in computer memory. So the computer uses the binary numeric system to store either numbers or characters. So the computer works just with 0, 1. Recognize only these two numbers, 0 and 1. Doesn't matter it is about numbers or characters. Also the characters, as the numbers do, are stored in computer memory as a sequence of zeros and ones. Mapping a character to its binary representation is called encoding. How the characters are encoded is defined by an encoding scheme. Java supports this encoding scheme Unicode, which was done by Unicode Consortium. Unicode supports processing, writing and displaying characters and text in the world's diverse languages. Unicode was initially designed to store characters on 16 bits or 2 bytes in computer memory. Therefore, Unicode allowed to represent the 65,636 characters by using the representation of one character in computer memory on 16 bits or 2 bytes. But this turned out that the 65,536 characters possible in a 16 bits representation are not sufficient to represent all the characters in the word. However, Unicode has been extended and allows currently up to 1,112,064 characters. These are called supplementary characters as they go beyond the 16 bits representation in computer memory. Java supports the supplementary characters. In Unicode, the characters are encoding using this code /u followed by 4 hexadecimal digits that run from /u40 to /u4f. The most computers are using the ASCII, which stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. This is another encoding system. ASCII represents the characters on 7 bits in computer memory. Unicode includes the ASCII code. The 128 characters of ASCII are contained in the Unicode range from /u0000 to /u007f. So that was a briefly theoretical presentation about Unicode and ASCII, which are encoding scheme used to represent the characters in a computer memory. So let's do an example and let's see how we can declare a character type variable and how we can use the Unicode encoding scheme or the ASCII encoding scheme. Alright, so let's start. In order to declare a character type variable, you have to use this keyword char followed by the name of the variable. So be it letter, and either you initialize this variable here writing this equal sign and write a character which you want to use to initialize this variable. For example, capital letter A and don't forget to surround this character with single quote and not double quote. Yeah, you can initialize or assign a character type variable on another line. You are not bound to do this on the same line where you declare a character type variable. This is optional. I used to do so just in my example. If you want to assign the character type variable on another line, you can do it without any trouble. So you have to use the single quote for the character used to initialize or assign a character type variable. You can't use double quotes. If you do so, you will receive errors, as you can see now in this example. Yeah. So as you can see, we receive these errors. If I go here on this red bulb, it's written here, change variable letter type to string. So that means the double quotes are used just for string. Also, if I go with the cursor over this capital letter A, here appear this notification from IntelliJ, which where is written require type char. So it was declared as a char, but was provided a string. Yeah, because I use these double quotes. So the double quotes is used for string type and not for character. If you want to use the character type variable, you have to use the double quotes for the character used to initialize or assign a character type variable, as you have seen in my example. Also, you cannot use two characters to assign or initialize a character type variable. Yeah, if I add here, for example, C capital letter, I receive errors, as you can see. If I go here, where is this red bulb, click on this arrow, it's written convert to string literal. This is considered now, these two characters A and C, a string literal. Yeah, so we cannot assign or initialize a character type variable with two letters or with two characters, just with one character. Yeah, all right, so bear this in your mind. Okay, I go to another line and I'm going to declare another variable, which I'm going to call it letter U, because I'm going to use a Unicode code to display in console the capital letter A. Yeah, I'm going to initialize the variable on the another line, as you can see this time. Okay, I'm going to assign it with this Unicode code used to represent in memory the capital letter A. So U0041 semicolon, but you have to surround this with the single quote, yeah, as you can see, otherwise you will receive errors. So I go here on this website. This is the link, unicodelinetable.com. You can go here and you can get this Unicode table, where you can find all the codes necessary to represent the characters in your Java code. So for example, I used this code to get in console this A letter, because if I go here on this line, you can see here I've got this 0040, and here is the column, I've got 1. So I add to this code 00401 from this column, and that means the code, as you can see, is written just by cursor, U plus 0041. So is the Unicode is 0041. So let me to frame this A. Yeah. So you have to take this code and add the digit from the column. Yeah, if you want to represent the capital letter B, that means the Unicode will be 0040 plus 2, which is going to be 0042. Yeah, so in this way this works. Also here on this website, which belongs to Wikipedia, you can find a table which contains either the Unicode code for to represent the characters in computer memory. For example, for capital letter A, here is the Unicode, yeah, and this 65 is the decimal code used by ASCII, 65. For letter B, this is the Unicode to represent this capital letter B, and the ASCII code is this 66, yeah. So in this way you can get all these codes, either Unicode or ASCII, to get those characters if you need them in your Java code. So now here I'm going to declare another character type variable. I'm going to name it letter A, and I'm going to use the decimal code used by ASCII to represent the capital letter A. Alright, so for example, if I go back inside this table, if I want to get in my code this symbol here, yeah, so I have to take this code 0040 and plus 0. That means the Unicode will be 0040, yeah. So let's go back inside the IntelliJ, and let's declare another variable, which I'm going to name it letter, I'm going to write here just 01, and here I'm going to write the code for that at symbol slash u, the Unicode, yeah, for at symbol 000040, yeah, semicolon. Now let's use the system.out print line to print in console all these variables. So first let's write here letter, yeah, let's add here n, let's copy and paste this a few times, okay, and here I'm going to use letter U, yeah, and here letter A, and here letter U 01. All right, so let's run this code, and let's see what we'll get inside this console. So as you can see, I get this triple A, 3 times A, yeah, because I used to initialize this variable with capital letter A. Here is the Unicode code for capital letter A is this one, yeah, and this one is the decimal number which represents the ASCII code for capital letter A, which is this one, and this is the code for this at symbol, this Unicode code which represents this at symbol, yeah, and I use this statement to display it in console. So also, even I didn't get there, just I want to show you as an example. You can use for character type variables the incrementation and decrementation operator. For example, yeah, here this variable contain this Unicode code for capital letter, yeah, for capital A letter. If I add here plus plus, which is an increment operator, I will get on the console here for the second line, I'm going to get a B, yeah, because it's going to go to the next code, yeah, it's going to go to this code. 0042, and I will get displayed in console this capital letter B. Yeah, and here for this variable, if I'm gonna to use here the increment operator. Also, I'm going to get the B letter, because the cursor will go further to this decimal ASCII code for capital letter B. Yeah, so let's run this code and let's see what we get in the console. Here you go. Yeah, we get the B letter, as you can see here. Yeah, and also here the B letter, because I used this increment operator. Yeah, all right. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. I'm waiting for you to watch my other video tutorials on IT tutorials. See you next time. Bye bye.